kinda lost and find. Ended the game in overtime, drawing of a new design, drilling that one earth of mine. Looking to the outward, speaking mind about words absurd, blurred to the curb, walking along the verb.
Hey everybody, what is happening? Ish back with some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team gameplay. We're going to start out here, see if we can get Tevin Coleman going in this game. You know, I've been out for a bit, guys, so it's been a few days, but we're going to get him with the spin out here. And look at that, making him work. His spin doesn't look that great, but it does work pretty well. Like I say, it's probably been, hadn't been on like 4 or 5 days, you know, and it got a couple in last night, so we'll rock these out. But I'm going to be going out of town here for this week also, so that's kind of what I've been prepping up to for this event here, so just to know what the content coming up as we kick this one down. So we'll get some playbook stuff coming up this week as we go out, and you're going to hit Hopkins out here on this one and almost get in for the touch. Yeah, so, you know, I'll be not even near like online, none of that, out camping out doing a fighting event, like I say, at the end of the week here. So I will have today and probably one more video, but I'll try and make that part 5 of the Cardinals stuff. I already get a lot of formation down for you guys, so a couple cool plays to bust out, so I'll have that one out before I go. But then, like I say, there'll be a little bit of break, and then after that I'll be back to full, you know, 4, 5, 6 days a week, you know, content coming at you. So back to this though. And he's got Lamar Miller. You know that, I mean, sorry, I don't know why I even said Lamar in there. He's got Bell, and that's one of the cards I haven't even tried yet. Would like to get a, you know, oh no. Yeah, that's my bad for running Buck Slant 3, dude, on somebody who was running the whole time. I don't know why. You know, that's like the worst run stuff when they run away from it, and every time I call that play, it gets run away. As we go, we hit the playmaker out there. The in-route, reroute playmaker stuff, man, really getting big. You know, into some. That's if you're using a playbook and you see when I use a lot of ins and stuff. That's what they're there for, because they have the delayed come across. So when you see the routes down and you're not getting a lot of pressure, you're able to turn those up, and that's why Hopkins, I think, is really nice having that. As we go out there, probably should have had the touch, but we get it down to the 1 anyway. Pretty nice run there, Coleman, and then he'll go out there and kind of power that one in. So, and I've got him boosted up right now, only 92 trucking, but you know, it's still enough. I want to get 93, but I don't have SE tier 2, just the way that the lineup is. But you know, I still have him doing some work. But he goes out there, and Bell is doing it for this guy. He was definitely a very run-heavy opponent there. Not what I was. I was really wanting to test out some of my passing schemes, and then he hits a couple out there. So it never fails. You know, as he drops that one. These guys normally run, and then something like a C route. That's kind of what you get into like that. But you know, I was coming out here trying to test some of the cross man schemes I was running and all that. You know, you can do decent run stuff with it, but if they really power and all that, you really kind of have to get into something a little bit heavier. But you know, as you see there, 3rd and 7, the dude even runs. I was like, come on, man. So, and as we go out, Sean Lee playing pretty well on the outside, doing what we need to out there, and so he goes out getting some passing formations. As now, you know, in the half now, and there he goes. There's the C route. But now we know he's at least going to try and pass.
It's a fumble liar.
There we go. Then we pick that up there, make the play. I figured go out, do a run up here, maybe catch something up the middle with Tevin Coleman, and then to go from there.
It's a Kapuya! It's a Kapuya!
Damn, man. I mean, he just took the forearm shiver to the dude, just sent him to the ground. E3 busted up. Man, that was nice. Like I say, 92 trucking still doing the trick. Whoa, I thought Gino was going to recover that, man. It fell right there. The dude was just looking at it and nothing, but he goes out, takes another sack. We're going to end up there. So, yeah, we got Gino up there, Watt on one end, and Ed Too Tall Jones. The front three looking really good. I can't believe I saw that once the play started, but I was on Lee and I was too far at the line. I ran up the whole way, just never could make it.
I hate this stupid game.
And of course, Matt Ice, even after I set my feet, he missed that one, man. That was a bummer. We go out, we get the reroute on the outside here, playmaker and up on the running back out there, and look at that, big gains. I could have hit the pass a little bit earlier, but I was using the receiver as a blocker, the tight end as a blocker downfield, setting it up that way. So again, another play where we're getting that going. I tried a playmaker out there, but that was on Henry, and he can't catch for crap. So and then on 3rd and 7, dude's got the pressure, good pressure. He gets in. I forget to set the blocking for it. You know, you don't slide, that happens. So take the 3, get the 10-point lead though. It's pretty decent out there. We see pressure coming from Watt up in there, and he throws that one up, break it up. But I was trying to keep an eye on those guys. Then I go, we get big pressure again on that one, man. But he does get the quick read and get that play off. So good read on his part out there. Come out here on 3rd and 4, see if we can make a play on anything.
It's a fumble. Fumble liar.
And again, we got the blitz coming in, dialed in. We got Willie Brown out there at the, he was playing slot in this game. I think I might move him to 2 and do something. That card playing really well as we go out and just end up kind of hitting that one underneath him like what he had up on top. And again, I've said this before sometimes when I ain't played in a bit, I should have had to be there, and I thought I could hit the back one. I had a better shot hitting the first slant on that one, and I was lucky I didn't throw a pick, really kind of bad read on that. So we come out there again, taking the field goal here. Not a good sign. You never want to leave points on the board, and that's 2 in a row here in the second half. So it just gives the people room to come back. As he goes to try to hit one up, I was ready for it that time, ready for any of those type of plays there. I was annoyed I got hit with that the first time, but he finds the C. The one-on-one C route. That's the one thing Night Train, man. One-on-one Night Train, I just have never been that impressed with that card. That's why I sold him the first time around. But 1st and 10 here, we're going to set up and...
Time to pay the fiddler.
Okay. Should have been ready for that. That's a very popular play to run out there. That seems out there within the 20. Very popular play. And we go, and we get the playmaker again from Hopkins. Going to go up, and I'm still going to try and push the ball down the field. Definitely. We got a full quarter to go. And we go out there, hit Hopkins again. I mean, I didn't realize it, but he was like I got Julio, and I got Evans, but for some reason, I was going to Hopkins the whole game. It was like Hopkins and Tevin Coleman. Here we go again. We're the guys doing it. And, that's the one thing. You get caught up on your lineman, but it's kind of safer. You kind of don't fumble when you run like that. You see 2 guys come, and I'm like, I'm just going to hide behind the guy. It's like, whatever. I don't want to get hit stick, you know what I mean, if you don't need to. And there we go, running outside when we really don't need to. You got to power those up the middle. You're better off. And at this point, I figured I was playing. I did start playing it safe. We trucked the dude. But his next guy comes in. Willie Brown looked like on his side there. But again, we do lay the guy out. Unfortunately, we take a field goal, but it makes it a 2-score game. At least, but yeah, really disappointed in the second half there as we missed with JJ, man. He gets off the block, but again, 3 field goals, really could have had a big score out there, been in the mid-40s, but we go out, now we can get the sack out there with Sean Lee, very nice. I figured you gotta at least go out, gotta play the D, and we got pressure coming out there, and he manages to get a nice pass. Oh, bro, look at all these free yards. Oh, man, very nice play on his part, man. We fell apart on the sideline there, real ugly. And he's got a good read. I was looking for that, not letting him have that seam tight end route, but, clock running here. I figure even if he gets in, we got to at least eat some clock up, you know what I mean? And there we go. We're getting 1 stop out there. I imagine he's going to go back for that one again. Okay, so we'll have to... I figured the same play, so we try to at least pinch that one up, as you see up in here, and get Neil out here ready for that, trying to shoot the gap, and there we go. We fill that one up that time. So, again, at least at this point, you're taking time off the clock, and we do manage to... We get him, and... Jeez, come on. He falls over and then in. So that's that. There we go. Go for the 2-point conversion. And I can't tell you why. Like, why would you do that? Why would you not kick a field goal and you'd be down only by 2 then? Like, there's no... Now a field goal only ties it. If he can get this. If he can get it, that is. Whatever. All right, so that's going to be that one, man. We just got to go out and run it out here and get a first down, and we pull that one out. We're going to go out here. I've got B open. I throw it a little late, man. I made that even closer than need be, but we make it, and thanks for watching, and we'll get one more out this week before I'm on break. Thanks, guys. Peace.
I sometimes act rashly to upset the moment when no one expects me to break open the lonely pen and pour the soul out. Pages full of word of mouth, just want to let it go, just want to let it flow with the current in the air through the channels without care. Free float, now I throw the line into the moat, turn around and walk away toward the oncoming day. Watch the sun slide down until it's fell below the ground. Listen for the lone sound far in the distance, stepping through this ghost town. Wonder why no one's around. This is an empty place, so this is a full place. It all depends on the look that's on your face. So just erase what you've got up to this date, and we can both start anew today with a clean slate. Not everything, but just the way you're feeling, and no matter how you're feeling, just throw your hands up. This is the first day back.